Hi everyone, how was your weekend? I really hope you like this one. You want to know how to prepare your garage or workspace for priming your van? You want to know what you need to do? Great, so keep watching this video. I will share my 8 tips on how to prepare your garage before priming your van. Let's jump now to the Westfalia workshop to find out details. No. Hi there. I just bought last week the YouTube cheap transition pack, but it's not working. Okay, I see. Okay, thank you. Welcome to another video from Westfalia Digital Nomads. If this is your first time here and you're interested in living full-time in a van or working online while traveling, this is for you. We try to give you all types of practical tips and advice, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. Before starting with today's topic, be sure to watch this video till the end. That's where I've got an amazing tip on how to prevent rust around the windshield and the front of your van. With that out of the way, today I want to give you my 8 tips on how to prepare your workspace before priming your van. As you may know, we are rebuilding our 1995 VW T4 Westfalia van, and we choose to do this job at Westfalia. Of course, this space is already equipped and prepared for this kind of job. But if you're thinking to do it yourself in your garage, for example, here are my tips. Number 1. Choose the correct workspace. For example, here we are working in a part of the workshop that is around 5 per 8 meters. It's big enough to fit our van and it leaves a comfortable space around it. Number 2. The workspace should be dry and in a low humidity environment. It prevents water from negatively affecting the application of the primer and it prevents corrosion. Water can become trapped between the primer and the body metal work, which cause rust. Number 3. The best way to do the job is by building a booth around the van with a super thin masking plastic or plastic tarp on the walls and ceiling. You can build a simple wooden or metal skeletal structure for hanging the plastic tarp. Just make sure that the plastic is well stretched so won't move when you work inside. It also won't release any impurities in the air. About the floor, I suggest to wet it down just before priming. The water keeps the dust down and will also protect the floor from overspray. Number 4. Buy a box fan or even a more complex fan. You can find it on the market easily. A fan with already mounted filters, or you can also tape a filter to the rear of the standard box fan to create a budget-friendly exhaust fan. You'll need to generate a lot of airflow to move the considerable fog out of the work environment. The fan should face outward from the painting area, so that it sucks all the fumes out and blows them outside. The filter prevents dust and chemical residues from sticking to your van. It also helps to keep you safe. Remember, these products are chemicals that are dangerous to human health. Number 5. Add light sources inside the booth. Once you start spraying, the fog will make seeing well difficult. And the better you see, the better your work will be. You can apply several fluorescent lights around the van or eventually have several on tripods that you can move around. Number 6. Clean the workspace spotless. Dirt and dust are the main problems during this process. You first sweep it out, then blow it with air and then use water in order to clean the floor. Remember to do the same both inside and on the outside of your van. Now that the workspace is clean, close everything and let it set overnight, so everything in the air will settle down. Number 7. Take care about your clothing. Be sure to wear clean working clothes. Dust usually stays on clothes, but if they are clean, no dust flows around when you move. Number 8. Safety. At least two major concerns come to mind when priming: the health effects that can occur from exposure to chemicals and the danger of fire and explosion. You should use a mask with air purifying filters. As for the fire explosion danger, just remember that these kind of chemicals are in their most dangerous state when in aerosol form. So carefully evaluate your given scenario and take appropriate precautions. So this is the small tips I was talking about. What we did is to prevent the rust to come back again, and especially in the front part of the van. What we did here, just under the front shield, where usually all the water comes down, we make a small hole. There's a plastic pipe that just goes through all the side of the van and exit here just upon the front wheel. Remember also all the rust around the windshield? Well, this is a good tips to avoid it, and I'm gonna show you what happened. It's pretty simple, right? These were my 8 tips about preparing your workspace before priming your van. Leave a comment if you have any extra questions about this topic, or simply if you have any other useful tips. Now it's time for me to get going on our van. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.